Okay, Dr. Emily Moore, a native Long Islander, is the middle child of 7 children. She is a dedicated educator and active in her community, her country, and abroad. Dr. Moore graduated from Morgan State University in Baltimore and went on to obtain her Master of Science degree from Hofstra University. And on December 18, 2015, she received her honorary doctorate of law from Morgan State University. In 1975, she founded the Alliance Junior Tennis Development, Inc., to use tennis as the vehicle for change and progress in the community. Children between ages of 4 to 18 participate in the summer program. In addition, adults as well as children have the opportunity to compete in tennis tournaments all over the country and abroad. Dr. Moore is proud of the fact that many of the youth involved in her program have graduated from schools of higher education, many on scholarships. Tennis legend Arthur Ashe honored her in 1988 with his Junior Tennis Development Award. She also received the Harlem Junior Team Youth Development Award and many, many others. Dr. Moore also served as a board member of the American Tennis Association and the president and second vice president of the New York Tennis Regional Organization. The American Tennis Association also honored her with an award for her excellence in coaching. Since 2004, Dr. Moore has traveled with Dr. Ron Daniels, president and founder of the Institute of the Black World 21st Century, as an ambassador of hope and community builder for the Haitian Support Project. In 2007, she was honored as the Cambridge Professional of the Year representing education. In 2008, Dr. Moore was recognized by Cambridge Who's Who for showing dedication, leadership, and excellence in youth athletics enrichment. Dr. Emily Moore has spent her life committed to community service and development. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Emily Moore.
Thank you so much for acknowledging me and recognizing me at this event. It was a challenge getting here this morning, traffic. And I was telling them, if we could move out early, we could make it. But we made it here. Another thing I want to say that my sister's here. She brought me the portfolio out there at Gibson. I always wanted to be somebody. And 2 tennis rackets, and we went across the track and started playing tennis. Out there, Gibson went to Florida A&M. Roma Rudolph went to Tennessee A&I. And the reason why I went to Morgan is because my cousin, my aunt, said, you got to help me make sure Maxine gets to Morgan State College. And I said, oh, this college is close enough for me to hitchhike or catch a ride or walk home if I have to. Because Florida's a long way, Tennessee is a long way. So I attended Morgan State University, and the president said, I'm here to prepare you for the world in 1961. In 1963, he said, if you get involved in that civil rights struggle, going up to that shopping center, we're going to put you out of school. So I was talking about that. I said, well, I guess I'm going to be put out of school. Once we filled the jails, I said, well, maybe he might be leaving. Anyway, to make a long story short,
the mic is working.
And Dr. Ryan, legend in his own time, has now Ms. Myers inspired me, and also Mr. Wilson. When Wilson came here with Zena and Laura at camp in Texas, I said, we're going on our tennis camp after Brown. Also, there's another brother here, Daniel Burgess and George Henry. These are 2 coaches who have greatly influenced my tennis camp and my journey in reference to organizing young people. We have to understand eventually, life is what you make it. And your will is what you have to be able to define. I tell my students today, I'm here to develop your greatness, to be leaders of the world. And you have to learn how to read and write, study hard, discipline yourself, and believe that when you fall down, you have to get back up. And nothing is promised to you but hard work. And when it looks like it's easy, then you know there's something wrong. We're at a turning point in this time that we have to be diligent, we have to be smart, and we have to motivate and organize. Every day, I'm in the school system now, it's a struggle. Then my co-worker, Gerald Cunningham, if he wasn't here with me, helping me get through all that paperwork and technology, you have, in those camps, I was so happy in Washington when I saw the camp in Venus and Serena, that center in Washington, D.C., they had those computers. It's so important that we have those computers, and the congressman from North Carolina, Congressman, he was saying that the kids in the South are going to McDonald's parking lot and doing their reports because they don't have that Wi-Fi. So we have to understand it's our responsibility to make America what it's supposed to be. And it's our responsibility to motivate and organize and not leave our community out. We have to be the policymakers. We pay federal, state, and local taxes. Our money works from California to New York. And we have to let the government and the country know that we're the reason we built this country. And this is why this country is standing. Our ancestors built us still standing. You see things falling apart and everything. But the point I'm trying to make, everybody here needs to write their book and tell their story. And build that legacy. Legacy of the ATA is phenomenal. I was on New York State ATA, president of the New York State Association. I think I got my, when we came to New York in 07, I bought one of the journal books. The Sisters in the Struggle, this group that I'm a part of, executive director, Soretta McKnight, the sister with the hat on. She was my student in the 7th and 8th grade. These are former students, brother and sister. She does signing and he's at Morgan. He's going into junior year. She finished at, what's the name of your college? LA University. She went to National Action Network and saw them doing that sign language, and she said, that's what I want to do. She has graduated in the school upstate and then went to school in Washington. Yeah. Young people, I tell them they can do anything they want to do. And they tell them, I said, what do you want to do? I don't know. Well, hopefully, when you get out of here, you know what you want to do and what you want to be, because everybody has the ability to be great. And I'm telling them, I said, all the leaders in the room stand up. I have all my 500 kids when they come in the gym, stand up. I'm a leader. I'm positive. I can be and do anything I want to do if I study and I work hard. We have to let them know there's two roads, a good one and a bad one. You have to travel the good journey, but the journey is not going to be easy. We have to let the children know we don't have no tree without shaking money. You have to earn it. And you see the people who are not earning it, they're getting it. They need to get all those people who are stealing our money. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I'm going to stop because there's so much that we have to do. But the hard work and building that base, and I'm also part of the National Action Network, the Reverend Dr. Al Sharpton. 28 years ago, when he said that to me, I said, you build the base and educate the children, the whole world and the whole world. There's over 100 National Action Networks from California to New York because, and that's how it's done. These schools, the public school is our last stand. And we don't demand that the government take responsibility for those taxes. They want us to compete in the 21st century. But the taxes, we pay the highest property tax probably in the world. In this 1 square mile, I live in Long Island. But we don't have the industries that those big cities cities in the Garden City have, but we compete with them, and we outdoing them too. But the point is, every citizen has to understand their responsibility to demand that the government be responsible to meet the needs of all the people. Children have to be protected, not set up and divided up. Those days, our ancestors was tremendous. And we are product of our ancestry. And that's what we have to, that's why we're strong. That's why we're here. Because our ancestry. People arbitrarily being raped, killed, shot, lynched, arbitrarily, having tea parties and stuff at the expense of African Americans born in this country and all over the world. When I travel, I'm a former Peace Corps volunteer. I lived through 3 military coups in the Civil War in Nigeria. And I went all over the country. They said, you look like us, but your song is different. I said, I'm an African born in the United States. I'm going to let you go because I know you have a lot of commitment but the people here, everybody here have to write their book, tell their story, and build a base in their community.
Myself, but I wish I would have had the game of tennis. But we want to thank you, Mother Moore, for what you've done for us as a mentor. And so, coming from Dr. Cabral, myself, and the United Nations Association of El Salvador, me, Colin, as a new advisor to the Secretary General, I want to present you with these flowers and thank you